At Tifa Lockhart 1394 said, "We are live. Get ready for some fun and MEGALIXIRS." At Tifa Lockhart 1394 said, "Tifa Lockhart awards everyone in the chat with 9999 megalixirs."
Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy VII. We had just hit the world map, so, we had, left Midgar, we hit the world map, as you can see, and I've got my team set up. I moved my materia around a little bit, so, just to show you here. I gave Red 13's materia to Barrett right here, so, there you go. I didn't change my equipment around, so, because, well, we've got our equipment set up. I do have one thing I have to do before we head for KALM here, so, actually two things, but yeah. So, alright, let's see. Make sure you got the enemy skill materia equipped. I hope you picked it up in Shinra headquarters before you left that area. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to make use of it, okay? Definitely want that material on. And steel as well. Steel, not steel as well. We won't get that until, like, way into the end of the game, so. Alright. And there's the world map, as you can see. See where we are? This is where we're at right now, see? You can change your POV if you want. You can go from top to down. Or you can go to the view I like, which is this one. I like this one right here. Yeah, I like this view. Straight view. I like that one. So. Okay. There's KALM over there. You can't really see it, but it's over there. So. All right. Now we're looking for one type of enemy in this area. It's in the dirt area here. So. Let's take a look around. There's KALM right there if you want to progress the story. We're not going to do that just yet. We will soon. But right now we're looking for an enemy that's in the dirt area, so.
Tifa Lockhart 1394.
Oh, and we got a few enemies right here. Let's sense both of them.
Here for updates.
Devil right back there. We're gonna sense that one, okay? And we're gonna try to steal from it too. Because it's got an item that moves.
6666.
And we can also steal from the KALM things as well. So let's see if we can steal from them. I'd like to steal from both of them if I can. I've only got one steal material. Now watch out, these guys do hit a little hard. Alright, got the high potion, there we go. Alright, got that one. Now we can kill the dead devil right back there. The KALM things here have a steal that you can get as well, so. See if we can get it. Barry, you want to kill the devil right back there?
At Eric of Skull Island 3987 said, "Hi."
Hey Eric, how are you doing?
At Eric of Skull Island 3987 said, "How you doing?"
Doing alright. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Come on, I know these guys have a good skill on them that I definitely want to get. And we're getting low in HP here, so we gotta watch ourselves. Alright, let's give a potion to keep there. I have to heal up here. Let's go ahead and heal up here a little bit. We're taking a lot of damage there. Now, I'm a little bit of a low level here, so gotta watch this.
At Battlescar 1313 said, "Trying to get the scissor claw?"
Not just yet. I want to steal from these guys first since I'm already in the battle here, so. But I am looking for that enemy, so. I want to at least show what these guys have to steal. Come on. I know they have a good item on them. So it's like the whole thing to do that. Oh, man. It must be a 12.5% steal rate. Come on.
Lockhart 1394 said, "Join Red Marioxianoniki's gaming Discord where people can..."
There we go, Ether! Yeah, you can steal Ethers from the KALM things right there, if you so choose. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of those off live because they sell for some good gil, and I don't have that much gil right now, and I'm gonna need it in the relatively near future, actually coming up in the next town here, because you can buy some materia there, so there you go. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but
these enemies never go away.
but I will be farming up Ethers in the relatively near future so that I can sell them for gil, because they sell for a lot of gil. So there's a few enemies in the next few areas that you can steal Ethers from for gil. So there you go. So yeah, and you're gonna want to get them. Yeah, you can steal from them as you wish. So there you go, as you desire, as necessary. So, and those Ethers, they sell for a lot of gil. So it's a good way to get gil at this point. So there you go. So I'm not gonna worry about that on live right now. I'm gonna do that off live, but there you go. So the real big enemy we're looking for is actually in this area here. So let's see if we can find it. I'm gonna quick save here. And we're going to try to find that enemy here.
3987 said, "All ethers from them I see."
And they appear in groups of two, so. Is this them? No, this is not them. Although we could steal from the Devil Ride again, he's got a common steal, so yeah. The high potions are pretty easy to get. They're like a 50% steal rate. Alright, I'm gonna let Barrett kill the KALM thing though, and I'm gonna let Tifa kill the Devil Ride. We need to try to balance out our kills. Already sensed these guys, so. Alright, Cloud, you just stay on defense, okay? And we didn't kill it. Okay, we're gonna let people attack it then. Double Rides, I think, have about 300 HP. Alright, let's keep looking. They do appear in the dirt area here. They're near Midgar, so we're gonna keep looking for them. They're not that uncommon. And here we go. Here they are. The Custom Sweeper. 2 reasons you want to fight this guy. They have a steal on them, but more importantly, why did I sense them? Well, let's go ahead and steal from them. I hope you got the enemy skill materia on. We need to sense them, though. We need to do that. There they are, the Custom Sweeper, 300 HP, weak to lightning. They have an enemy skill on them that you can learn, but you also want to steal from them. There's the enemy skill right there, Master. Is it like the one in Final Fantasy IX? No, it's not like that one.
Are you trying to date your chat box friend? Just kidding. I noticed you are trying to date Tifa. Are you going to switch to Yuki?
Well, I'll think about showing off Yuffie's date sequence later, but I'll think about it. I'm not sure about that right now. But yeah, I'll think about that. Alright, now we need to heal up after that. We took a lot of damage there. Alright, let's go ahead and kill off one of the Custom Sweepers right there. Alright, let's go ahead and kill off that one. Let's steal from the other one, okay? Yeah, watch out for that Monster Magic. It does a lot of damage. We're gonna put Cloud on defense there. We need to steal from that first Custom Sweeper right there, so. I'm gonna let Barrett get that kill. Or, yeah, let him get the kill. There we go.
At Tifa Lockhart 1394 said, Red Mario XC Nanaki has an additional gaming Discord. Join here too. HTTPS.
There we go. Got the atomic scissors. All right, we got it. Yeah, that is actually a weapon for Barrett, and you definitely want to get it. So there you go. The only downside to it is that it is not a long-range weapon, so be wary of that. Right? But it is stronger than what he's gonna have for quite some time. So there you go.
Star 1313 said, the item will probably sell more than the ethers.
Well, yeah, that is true. That might be correct. If you want to get more of them, yeah. So let's go ahead and equip that to him. There it is. 32 attack, 99 attack percentage. So, and it's got more material slots. The only thing is it's not a long range like this assault weapon. So yeah, it's a short range weapon. So watch out for that. He'll have a better weapon later in the game, in the relatively near future, that is actually a long range. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a little bit weaker, but not that much weaker. Alright, I think we're done around this area, so we can actually skip the town and go to another area and get some other enemy skills right now if we really wanted to, so, but we'll do that after this town. we have to progress the story right now. So let's go ahead and save here. There's actually a neat little thing you can do called the KALM skip. I don't know very much about it. I've never done it before. I've looked into it, but Battlescar has actually seen it, so he could probably shed a little bit of light on it. So, but I know that's a trick you can do. I know that. That's about all I know about it. So it's a little trick you can do, but it's like sequence breaking the game, kind of, is what it is. So that's about it. So I think it involves the Chocobo or something. So that's about all I know about it. So it's something you can do, but that's about it. So, and I'm pretty sure it works on the PC version. So
Bottomswell is the boss coming up that you can give the long-range materia to Cloud and have Barret and Yuffie with long-range weapons.
But it is a little trick you can do. It's called the KALM skip. So there you go. Now I think it works on all the versions of the game. A lot of speedrunners use it. So. Alright, so let's go on to our, probably the most boring part of the game, really, so. We can explore the town of KALM if we really want to, but we'll have an opportunity for that, shortly, so. Let's just go ahead and go through the backstory here. Try to get through that,
so. At Battlescar 1313. Said, you go get a Chocobo, then you have to follow a direct path where once you get off the Chocobo and land near Junin.
Yep. Yeah, I thought it was something like that, so.
At Battlescar 1313. Said, it would ruin KALM and the Mithril mines.
Yep. So 5 years ago, huh? So here we have some backstory on Cloud here now. And on Sephiroth, too. So if you can't tell, that guy over there on the right-hand side, that's Sephiroth right there, in the black cloak right there. So, I thought he had green eyes. Why did they say blue eyes? That looks more like green eyes, not blue eyes. I'm not gonna lie.
At Tifa Lockhart 1394. Said, hi, I'm Tifa Lockhart, Red Marioxianoniki's bot assistant and your chatbot friend. Enjoy the live stream as you chat away. Thank you for being here. Have fun. At Battlescar 1313. Said, there is a return to Midgar skip as well where Fuzz is at. Once you see the meeting with Reeve, just run to the bottom right and you will skip Return to Midgar.
Okay. The problem with that, though, is if you do that, you miss out on a whole bunch of missable treasures and weapons and everything, and then you can never get them, I think. So, that's the problem with that. So, yeah, you really don't want to skip that.
At Eric of Skull Island 3987. Said, I realized playing this game so many times, the physical attacks are pretty weak for a long time. I always feel it gets better when I give Cloud the Yoshi-Yuki.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, so here we are thrust into a battle with Cloud and Sephiroth right here. And yeah, you see Sephiroth's stats right there. Yeah, they're a lot harder than Cloud's. 5 years ago.
At Eric of Skull Island.
And right away, Cloud gets hit.
Said. So. And Red XII's father's clip.
Yeah, see, Cloud was a little too weak to help out in the battle, but Sephiroth easily took down the enemy. You see that enemy right there, the dragon? We'll be running into him later, so... yeah. He's not easy. He's actually a pretty tough enemy. Yeah, see, Sephiroth wasn't even taking any damage there, so...
At Battlescar 1313 said, "It's good for speedrunners. I seen the process of a gamer playing for over 12 hours to get a 2-hour game timer at the end of the game."
Yeah, if you haven't figured it out, Sephiroth's mother is actually Genova, so there you go. Well, it was in the cinema building. It's kind of missing now. It was not in the cinema building after that. It was missing from there.
At Battlescar 1313 said, "So the game timer said 2 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds and they beat the game. It took them 12 hours of RNG."
Ah, yeah. I'm sure they've done it in less than that, so. Okay, so now we're free to roam around the town if we want, so, can we even go in this house? Yes, we can, actually. We can talk to some of the townspeople if we want, so. Although there's nobody in this house, it looks like. Well, there's one right there, so. I don't think they're saying a whole lot, so. We could go into Tifa's house, though. We could do that. Yeah, let's go into our house, so. I might not go through all of this, but we'll see. It depends. I do want to get through it, so. Let's go into a room. Alright. Let's go ahead and play our piano. We actually do want to do this, so. We're gonna say, yeah, I jammed on it. I don't think you have to go through all of this, but I'm going to, so. I think you only have to say, yeah, I jammed on it, and then just say something here, and that'll be good enough, but I'm just gonna show you the correct tune here, so. So, just play the tune that I play, and you'll be fine. I think you only have to say, yeah, I jammed on it, and then that's good enough. And then you'll be fine. But here's the tune you want to play.
"This chat is juggy.
Just play the one that I play, and then you got it.
Fun.
Okay?
Laughing face." At Battlescar 1313 said, "Once Cloud falls to Aerith, you can run directly out of Midgar due to RNG. Grenades and Yuffie does a Yuffie skip glitch."
Is that right? Haha! Got it first try! There we go! There we go. That's the tune right there. I'll try and put in the video description what the tune was right there. Just so y'all know. Alright? But that is the tune right there that you want to play. And I don't think you have to play it 3 times. I think you just have to say, yeah, I jammed on it. And that's all you have to do right there. And then you've triggered the, something way later in the game that you can actually pick up with Tifa. So, there you go. I think that's all you gotta do. But that tune right there, you see the dialogue right there? Just remember that for later, okay? Because that is for something for Tifa later. Alright, so, alright, you know, let's go ahead and read it later. Why not? Might as well. Yeah. Yeah, I remember clearly, so I'm just gonna run through it, so. I mean, we've already read it on the last playthrough, so.
At Battlescar1313 said, affection points for Tifa just went up.
Oh, that actually affects our affection rating? Really? I didn't think that actually did that. Maybe it does. I'll have to look back into that.
At Eric of Skull Island 3987 said,
the
world music,
ask,
right?
when she asks if you remember all of it, say yes. Okay? Maybe that does affect the affection rating for Tifa. Okay. Now, before leaving Tifa's room, there's one more thing we can actually do here. The date sequence actually left this out, but you can actually pick something up of Tifa's from her dresser right here. It's right here. I think it's right here. This right? Yeah. No? Or is it right here? There it is, right there. Okay. Yeah, right there. Okay. Now, the game doesn't tell you this, but if you pick that item up, it'll the date sequence tells you that it doesn't what does it say? I forgot. Oh, right. It'll tell you it doesn't even affect your rating. But actually, if you pick up this item of Tifa's right here, it actually gives her five extra points. The game kind of left that out, so they didn't want you to know that. So there you go. Why they left that out of the date sequence, I don't know. You got me there. So, but it does give her 5 extra points. So, you got me there. But it does that. So, I think they didn't want you to know that. So yeah, they just kind of left that out, but it does that. So, yeah, she'll get 5 extra points if you take that. So it was just something they kind of threw into the game there. But if you take that, it does give her 5 extra points. So, there you go. There you go. And it doesn't matter which option you choose there. Whichever option you choose does the same thing. So, yeah. But anyway. And I don't think you actually keep that item either, do you? But, oh, you can't even go into items. Yeah. It's just something they threw into the game there. So, yeah. There you go. Let's go to Cloud's house. I think we can learn a little bit about him. And I don't think this affects the event later, so... Sure, why not?
At Battlescar1313 said, Claudia. At Tifa Lockhart 1394 said, having fun? Like what you see? If so, please like and hit that sub tab. We are all supportive of one another.
Yeah, if you remember this scene from earlier, when Cloud was in Aerith's house, yeah, this is that flashback he was having right there. So, that was from his past. Okay, and I think that's about all we can do in the houses now. I don't think there's much else. I mean, we could go to the inn and talk to the innkeeper right there. But if we talk to the innkeeper, that's gonna mess up a little Easter egg later in the game, especially if we ask him about the town, and we really don't want to do that. Oh, you see this guy right here? That's Zangan right there. I'm guessing that Tifa's trainer or something. So yeah, martial artist expert, I guess. So yeah, but there you go. All right, but anyway, to progress onward, we need to talk to Sephiroth here. So let's go ahead and speak to Sephiroth here, see what he has to say. And if there's anything else you want to do, just tell him it's still early and you'll have another chance to do other things. But I think we're done here, so yeah. Let's get some rest. So our guide is Tifa, huh? Well, we've got Sephiroth along to help out, so what's the worst that could happen? I mean, Cloud couldn't handle that dragon alone. There's the Mega Reactor and Mountain of Bell right there. Oh, and there's a bridge. A long bridge. Alright, let's go on ahead. We'll have a look at Cloud and Sephiroth momentarily, so let's get through this bit first, okay? Oh, the bridge is falling. Damn it, Mountain of Bell, can't you and your manufacturers get a better materials to keep the bridges together?
Red Mario XC Nanaki is currently live streaming Final Fantasy VII Redux on PSX. Get some popcorn and soda and WEGE and enjoy the show. Laughing face.
Now we're down here. Now we have to get back up. Well, let's go into our menu. Here's the menu right here in Cloud's Path. So we can't go into our items, as you can see. Yeah. We can look at our materia. See, Cloud's got a preemptive. He hasn't even leveled it up yet. But as you can see, yeah, we can't unequip it. So, and he's got an iron bangle on. He had a bronze bangle in the #1 reactor. Why does he have an iron bangle here? Yeah, and there's his equipment right there. Oh, he's got a power wrist. How does he have that equipped when he's barely doing any damage? Alright, there's Sephiroth's materia right there. See it? He's got all that good materia, see? He's got it mastered too. See all that? Look at that. He's missing one all materia though. That revive would be really good. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, we can't unequip it. We can't take any of it. So, yeah, can't take any of it, unfortunately. Yeah. It's just equipped him. But he's got a gold armor, you see? See? Got that. He's got the mass immune. And also he's got the tough ring, you see that? But we can't take that, unfortunately. That's a really good accessory, so. I really wish we could have stolen that from Reno earlier, but he didn't have that on him, so. But there you go. That would have been really nice. Alright, let's go. Oh wow, Cloud barely survived that. How did Cloud manage to survive that? Yeah, and you get no experience from these battles, just so you know. So, yeah. Yeah, but Sephiroth will automatically finish the battle for you, and then the game will just go on like that. So. Remember, this was 5 years ago, so. Let's go and quick save here. Hojo? What would Hojo help Sephiroth that? Oh, looks like we're made to the reactor. Now there's a door behind the reactor, but we actually cannot enter that door. That leads to another cave. So, but we can't access it. So there you go.
At Tifa Lockhart 1394 said, follow Red Mario XC Nanaki here for updates. https://twitter.com/Pennington6666.
Surprised I got in the pack. Let's go inside. Well, we kind of had no choice, so. You might remember this reactor from earlier in the game.
At Battlescar 1313 said, Cloud, I had less HP than I high potion restores.
Yeah, he did. A high potion restores 500 HP in this game, by the way, so. What did he put inside the glass tube there? If that's what these are. Well, that don't look like Kojo. Whoa! We might want to step back a bit. Sephiroth's kind of going crazy now. I got to stream this much for my birth month on this game. Considering I got this far too. Oh yeah, about that, Red 13. That'd be a problem. Alright. Now you have the option here of choosing to save your game at this point if you really want to. But we're doing so well right now, so let's just go and try to finish up the other half of the backstory right here. It's really not even the other half, it's just the last little bit of it, so I'm just gonna quick save here and then we're gonna try to finish it up. This has no impact on the date sequence later, so don't worry about that. So,
join Red Marioxianoniki's gaming Discord where people can chat here.
So don't worry about that.
HTTPS.
We're gonna go ahead and finish up the backstory here.
Discord.gg
not even worry about saving. We'll have another opportunity to save after this, so yeah, I just recommend just going ahead and finishing the backstory. Don't even worry about saving at this point, so because there's very little left of the backstory now. Because you're already back in Nibelheim now, so. So now we're going into
Island
the
3987
Mansion.
said, I think I saved here maybe once.
Yeah. Yeah, the save on the backstory right there, though, it's really not worth it, so. Alright, and if you want to, you can examine all of the rooms in the Shinra Mansion here, so. But there's really nothing in them. They're all empty, so, yeah. I do want to show you one thing, though. It's over here, I think, isn't it? I think it's over here.
At Eric of Skull Island 3987.
Yeah, the safe right here. See it?
Said, kinda interesting starting up back the game and being right in this telling of the story.
There is a safe right here. You see it? Just remember that that's there for later. Okay? It's not important right now. We can't do anything with that right now, especially since we're on the backstory. But later on, There is something in there. But later on, yeah, we'll get there later, okay? Later in the game. We'll get there, so. Now, we could talk to Sephiroth right now if we really want to, but he doesn't say anything, so we're just going to get on out of here. Let Sephiroth do his research. So. And by the way, there's nothing inside the basement right now. That door that I passed up in the basement, it's locked, so, yeah. Alright, let's go check on Sephiroth. Oh, there's a soldier here. Different? What happened to him? Oh, that don't sound good. Oh, what happened to Sephiroth? Sephiroth? Alright, everybody. Well, actually, that's going to do it for this live stream of Final Fantasy VII. I'm actually out of time, so next time we will finish up the backstory right here, okay? So I'm going to quick save here, and then we will stop here. Next time we will finish up the backstory, okay? So I want to thank y'all for joining. This was a good 51-minute live stream. So next time we will finish up the backstory. So with that, I will see you all then. See y'all later.
At Tifa Lockhart 1394 said, "Thank you everyone so much for being here. Was a fun live stream. See you all next time for more fun and MEGALIXIRS. Laughing face less than 3. At Tifa Lockhart 1394 said, Red Mario XC Nanaki has an additional gaming Discord. Join here too. https://discord.gg/jwm62cb. At Battlescar 1313 said, why the save point is needed. At Battlescar 1313 said, cause of sudden ends. At Eric of Skull Island 3987 said, ooh, something wrong with Sephi. At Eric of Skull Island 3987